welcome back to my channel. Our story for today is entitled The Dog and the Lanterns. In a small fishing village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling sea, there was a tradition unlike any other. Every year on the first full moon of summer, the villagers would gather at the harbor and release sky lanterns into the night sky. These lanterns, with their flickering flames, symbolized hope and served as a touching tribute to loved ones who had passed away. Among the villagers, there was a stray dog named Rusty. He didn't belong to anyone, but every year on the night of the Lantern Festival, he would find his way to the pier and sit patiently until the last lantern had floated into the darkness above him. Rusty would watch them ascend one by one, carrying with them the prayers and memories of the villagers. He, too, had someone he wanted to remember, or so Kai assumed. Kai was a young boy who lived in a house overlooking the sea. He often played by the harbor and had grown fond of the stray dog who always seemed to appear on the night of the festival. This year, Kai decided he would do something special. After the last lantern had drifted away and the crowd had dispersed, he crept out of his house and quietly made his way to the pier. There, sitting alone beneath the faint glow of a paper lantern, was Rusty. Rusty, startled by the sudden appearance of the small boy, let out a low growl, but quickly looked away, ashamed of his outburst. Kai, unafraid, sat down next to the dog and asked, "Can I pet you?" Rusty hesitated, then slowly nodded his head, allowing Kai to stroke his matted fur. As Kai petted the dog, he noticed a small, old leather collar buried in the sand nearby. It was worn and weathered, its metal tag long rusted beyond recognition. Kai knew in his heart that this dog had once been someone's beloved pet who had met an untimely end. Every year, Rusty came to the pier to pay his respects to his owner, just like the villagers with their lanterns. A deep sadness fell over Kai as he thought about the dog's unwavering loyalty and the possibility that Rusty might never see his owner again. Determined to help the dog, Kai stood up and walked over to the old collar. He carefully brushed some of the sand off it and put it around Rusty's neck. Then, taking a piece of string from his pocket, he tied a small paper tag to it. On it, he wrote, "For Rusty's friend." He then took a lantern and with a gentle smile, let it float into the night sky. Rusty barked happily and licked Kai's hand, understanding his friend's gesture. From that day on, Rusty no longer waited at the pier alone. After the festival, he would trot happily beside Kai as they walked home together. The sight of the two of them, a small boy and a scruffy dog, became a familiar one in the village, a testament to their unique bond. As the years passed, Rusty grew older and his walks with Kai became more leisurely. The dog's fur turned from a vibrant brown to the color of polished copper, and his tail, which had once wagged furiously, now thumped slowly against the ground. Despite the changes that time brought, the love and respect between the boy and the dog only deepened. One evening, as the sun began its slow descent into the sea, casting long shadows across the village, Kai sat on a stone wall beside Rusty. The dog's head rested on his lap, his eyes closed peacefully. Kai knew that Rusty was nearing the end of his journey, just as the setting sun signaled the end of another day. When the time came for Rusty to cross the bridge and join his owner once more, Kai would not be afraid for him. Instead, he would look up at the lanterns adorning the night sky and whisper, "For Rusty's friend." And in the flickering glow, he knew they would meet again under the lanterns. And that's the story of the dog and the lanterns. If you like this story and want more, I will really appreciate if you share, like and subscribe. See you again next time.